What's up, guys? I'm Joe. This is Tim, and we're back for another episode of JT Sports Talk. Today, we're going to talk about the Carmelo Anthony trade rumors.
And the teams involved in the trade is Denver, the Knicks, Nets, and Lakers. The favorite to get Carmelo Anthony in the trade are the Knicks. Second in line would be the Nets, and third would be the Lakers. Now, the Lakers, in my mind, you could completely take out of the equation because they're trying to trade. The key piece in the trade is Andrew Bynum for Carmelo Anthony. Now, there are rumors that the Lakers want to wait until next season so they could get Dwight Howard instead, so they have their big man. After that, the Nets, who previously were a favorite to get Carmelo Anthony, but were taken out of it, and now just recently have entered it again. Terms of the agreement are not yet known. Now you have the Knicks, who just recently went to give up Felton, Gallinari, a first-round pick, and Eddie Curry's expiring contract, which they just pulled out of it. But personally, I believe that they should have signed away. Even though I'm a fan of Felton, I like him a lot, but you're getting one of the top 5 players for all this. You got to give up something for him.
Well, I mean, honestly, I feel like that's too much. I think that the Knicks could get him in the offseason. Yes, I know.
Either way, yeah.
I know there could be a lockout and all these problems, but the fact of the matter is you don't want to handicap your team. And this team could still make the playoffs. And personally, I was a fan of the trade with the offer that had Minnesota involved. Mm-hmm. And it would have included Wilson Chandler, Anthony Randolph, Eddie Curry, and a pick. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, and then that also includes, obviously, Carmelo Anthony and then Chauncey Billups, who would go to Minnesota. But to me, that's more of a realistic package. I mean, I feel like giving up Raymond Felton, I don't know.
Well, to be honest, right now, you don't know what these guys are. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of Gallinari. I mean, to me, he's too inconsistent. So for us to give him away was almost like nothing. I feel like the only real key pieces in there were a first-round pick and Felton. And, I mean, with under Isaiah Thomas, how many first-round picks did we throw away for nothing?
Right.
So for one more year, I'm not too worried about it.
That's true.
But the one thing I will say about the Knicks, it seems like everything falls into their favor because Carmelo doesn't want to go to any other team other than the Knicks.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
So if they could pretty much wait till the deadline and give away nobody for Anthony. Or they could, like you just mentioned before, they could play the waiting game, let Carmelo stay on the Nuggets, and wait till the offseason to pick him up.
Of course, it's a gamble because, again, it could be a whole LeBron situation. Yeah. But then again, I think the Knicks have a really good shot at getting him.
I think a very good shot.
I mean, I think Wilson Chandler and Gallinari are kind of interchangeable with this deal. Like, I wouldn't feel too bad about giving up either one of them.
I agree with you on that.
It's like because they're both so inconsistent players, and I mean sometimes they can light it up, and they can just be completely lights out and surprise us all, and then they have a game where they score 10 points.
Yeah,
2 points.
The one thing I will say though, it doesn't seem like anybody on this team really plays defense.
But that's
a whole different story.
Yeah, that's another discussion.
But anyway, my question to you guys is: where do you think Carmelo Anthony will land? Do you think he'll stay in Denver? Do you think the Lakers will trade him as a rental? Will the Knicks land him, or will the Nets land him?
I think he's going to be a Knick.
I personally, I feel he's going to remain in Denver, and the Knicks are going to wait until the offseason to pick him up.
Well, let us know what you think. Subscribe, rate us, leave us some comments.
Yeah, don't forget down below.
He's going to the Knicks.
What the